We'd rather sell it than move it in. The moving in sale is on now at the new Lloydminster Nissan. As we get ready to move into our beautiful new building on Highway 17 South, we're moving out our incredible inventory from the big blue building on Highway 16 West. Save today on our incredible lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles all under the roof. Get special clear-out pricing on all remaining 2023 models. We're getting ready to move in, so come out and see us today for fantastic savings on your new car, truck, or SUV. The moving in sale is on now at the new Lloydminster Nissan. We won't sell you a car, we'll help you buy one.
At Lloydminster and District Co-op, membership matters more. Because being part of a co-op means you're connected to something bigger than yourself. From long-held legacy by those who built our communities, to people you call family, friends, and neighbors. When you're a Lloyd Co-op member, you're an owner in a local business that prides itself on purpose alongside profit. You earn cash back, you help support causes that matter most, and you're building a better way of life for the next generation. Membership matters more.
Local people. Local news and events. Local sports. Local matters. For all things Lloydminster and area, this is Live with Kurt Price.
Well, thanks for joining us here at the Lloydminster exhibition and the new Lloydminster Nissan exhibition grill. Right now at the new Lloydminster Nissan, you can get into a 2023 Rogue or Qashqai for up to $2,000 below cost. It won't be long now, especially that we're into May, and the new Lloydminster Nissan will be moving back into Lloydminster on our new location on Highway 17 South, and we've been getting tours of that building and looking at that building as it gets its final touches, and we can't wait to get in there and start serving the community. We are right now located on Highway 16 West, and you come out and see us. The moving in sale means we're blowing out some vehicles to that way we don't have to move as many of them into town. And right now when you come out to the new Lloydminster Nissan on Highway 16 West and you get your winter tires switched to summer tires, you also get a $25 oil change. That's only at the new Lloydminster Nissan. We have Lauri Harris joining us today, and she's from the Native Friendship Centre. We're going to talk about Red Dress Day. Randy Marsh also scheduled to join us this morning as we talk about their event at the new Lloydminster Nissan this weekend. They have a swap meet. Superior Water specializes in nothing but water, and with over 22 years in the business, they're proud and confident that their water and their service is superior. For iron filters, water softeners, reverse osmosis distillers, chlorine removal, and H2S odor removal, give Superior Water a call, 780-875-6636. You can stop in and visit them on their 57th Avenue location right beside Sheepskin Loft, and stay hydrated with pure, clean water. I drink Superior Water because I like taste. I believe it is superior water. Well, thank you to the Lloydminster Region Health Foundation for having me out to MC the 22nd annual gala for their Greatest Needs program on Friday night. Boy, it seems like a long time ago now, but let me tell you something. It was incredible, and I can't wait to see all the numbers come in. They did a heads or tails sort of game for $2,500. That was donated right back by the winner. There were multiple auction items that were doubled up on, so it's going to be a great total. And it was a really, really fun night with a night at the Opera, and I know a lot of people are still talking about Karen Fawcett's performance at that event as well. And well, you know what? I don't know. I'm already looking ahead to next year, and I don't know if they'll ask me back again, but I've sure been thinking about that already. Well, we've got Feed the Farmer returning on May 9th, and I know there'll be a lot of happy farmers out there with the rain last night, and on Monday night for that matter. Well, our first meal is May 9th. Nominations are open now on our Facebook page. Our sponsors this year again are Diamond 7 Meats with that delicious hot roast beef delivered again right to the field. Superior Water, Richardson Pioneer, BASF, and Invigor. The tent guys, we got tables and chairs. Oh, we do it up really well. We even have tablecloths when we come out to see you. And Agland is another great sponsor of ours as well. So we're really looking forward to coming to see you again starting May 9th, but get those nominations in as quickly as you can. There's also 2 draws for $500 from Diamond 7 Meats in gift cards that we award to lucky farms as well. Doesn't necessarily have to be the farms that we go visit, but all the farms will be put into a draw for those gift cards as well. So we start next week. We'll have the first draw on Monday. Another draw here at the Lloydminster Exhibition tonight for Chase the Ace. Just 3 days into this deck, well, 3 draws into this deck. 49 cards now remaining, and the jackpot is going to be over $30,000. Tickets are only $10 each, 3 for $25, 8 for $50, or 20 for $100. You can purchase them here in person, right here at the Lloydminster Exhibition. You can go online to lloydx.com. This is Pitch-In Week, presented by Mary Brown's. Pitch-In Week, you're encouraged to pick up litter, clean the yard and the driveway and the sidewalks in front of your house or your business. And there's also a coloring activity with prizes for children aged 4 to 8. And for those 9 to 16, you're able to draw an image of what you think your beautiful Lloydminster looks like. And you go to the city's website for more details on that. The household hazardous waste, well, wait a second here, they've changed it. It's the Household Waste Recycling Roundup is this Saturday at 10 to 2. See, I'm so used to saying hazardous waste, but that's really what it is. It's still getting rid of those hazardous, those toxic things from around the house, like propane tanks and things like that. It's this Saturday from 10 to 2. Not only can you drop off everything from propane tanks to pills, but Big Brothers Big Sisters also have a charity barbecue on site as well. Pickup is also available if you call before 6 p.m. on Friday. And Rita Mackelchuk, she told us that if you're dropping off some items, you may want to get here awfully early on Saturday.
And it gets extremely busy in the morning, so if you're going to line up, I suggest you line up about 9:15, 9:30.
If you're in a hurry?
If you're in a hurry, because
Okay.
we have had the lineup block the train before.
The Kid Scotty Rugrats Play School, they're hosting dueling pianos on May the 3rd at the Kid Scotty Hall. You may remember Catherine Pollard was on the show, and she was asking to buy tickets or they may have to cancel that event. Well, they have sold tickets, and the event is going forward. It is this Friday. She also told us that dueling pianos is all about and what you can do when you attend a dueling pianos event.
2 pianos, they face each other, and then they just play music. You can throw up a request. Literally, you want Shania Twain, they'll play Shania Twain. You want Billy Joel, they'll play Billy Joel. They know everything. Like, it's insane. And it's super high energy, and it just is a great night. So we're going to be having a midnight lunch as well. We're going to bring in some pizza for midnight lunch. We've got a silent auction going on. We've got a raffle. I think actually we're probably going to do a booze cart as well. That seems like a popular thing to raffle off.
Especially as we get into summer.
Yep, exactly. I mean, it doesn't look like it outside, but
yeah.
So we're going to do VIP tables if you want like reserve seating. So if you want to bring a group of friends, the VIP seating gets you reserve seats. You get a drink ticket with that as well, and those are $60. Or just general seating is $50 a ticket.
Tickets are $50. You can get those by contacting Kid Scotty Rugrats Play School, or you can find the QR code on the poster, and that's available on Facebook as well. The Lloydminster Bobcats are hosting Flavor Festival at the Civic Centre this Saturday night. Nigel Dubé is the general manager and president of the Lloydminster Bobcats, and he told us they've realized from last year's success that they need way more room, and so they have moved it onto the floor at the Civic Centre, and not only are they expecting more people, but they'll also have more vendors.
Yeah, so tickets, I think last year that was a little bit of the confusion part of it. People thought you have to have a ticket before the event, where you can get the ticket right at the door too. So from 6 till 10, it rotates through. Last year, our last ticket was sold like 11 minutes before we closed. So you can buy them right now. They're on Eventbrite, early bird pricing there. Skip the line at the door. You'll enter right at the Civic Center arena floor. That'll be where the entrance is. Walk in there, and then we're 35 vendors this year, so we're up big time there. And tickets on Eventbrite or at the door, and VIP hours 5 till 6, and then 6 till 10 is general admission. We have local talent too, music going on the whole time, and some yard games and everything. Great outing.
You're invited to a supper and a dance fundraiser on May the 4th at the Alcurve Hall in hopes of raising some funds to save the Alcurve Hall. I'm one of these guys that I didn't realize that was in desperate need. Tickets are $20. Supper will be beef on a bun with a cash bar. Doors open at 5, supper's at 6. The Prairie Dogs will perform, and there'll also be a silent auction. So that's on Saturday night already as well. There's a rodeo here at the Lloydminster Exhibition this weekend. The Bordertown High School Rodeo is the first SHSRA event of the year, and organizers joined us last night at the Canadian Brewhouse with all the details, including a lineup of events.
We do start in junior high, so starting with grade 5 students all the way to grade 12.
What can you talk about some of the events?
We have all of the main events that you'd see at a rodeo. We've got bull riding, team roping, barrel racing, steer wrestling, bareback, breakaway roping, and then for some of the junior events, we've got shoot dogging, ribbon roping.
When I say it's this weekend, maybe you guys could be a little more specific and give us the dates and the hours.
For sure. So it's going to be Saturday, May 4th to Sunday, May 5th. It's going to start at 8 a.m. That's going to start with the junior events. The junior event's going to run probably till around, say, noon or 1, and then the high school events are going to start after. So that's your grades 9 to 12.
Tickets for the Bordertown High School Rodeo are just $10 for the day, $15 for the entire weekend. We've got Lauri Harris here, and we're going to talk to her about what is commonly known as Red Dress Day. And we'll get the details on that and how you can get involved when we come back here to the new Lloydminster Nissan Exhibition Grill at the Lloydminster Exhibition.
Swim Spa Blowout Expo, May 9th to 12th, Lloyd X Grounds in the Culligan Water Building. 5 brands, over 30 models, 1 location. Fighting for your business with factory direct pricing and huge discounts. Save up to $10,000 on hot tubs, up to $25,000 on swim spas, 50% off massage chairs, plus cold plunges, saunas, and more. Easy on-site financing, best rates in the industry. The Alberta Hot Tub and Swim Spa Blowout Expo, May 9th to 12th, 10 till 7 daily, Lloyd X Grounds. Don't miss it.
I'm Brian Zinchuk of PipelineOnline.ca. I used to be a pipeliner, and I've spent the last 15 years reporting on energy in Saskatchewan. PipelineOnline.ca provides comprehensive coverage of light oil, heavy oil, lithium, helium, power production including coal, wind, solar, geothermal, natural gas, and nuclear. There's a lot happening in Saskatchewan's energy sector, and Pipeline Online is there for all of it. No one else comes even close.
It's more than just taxes at LNA CPA. Assurance, accounting, retirement planning, estate planning, business consulting, financial consulting, farm program support, and bookkeeping. But yes, there is always taxes. The team at LNA CPA is committed to helping you achieve your best results and will be there to assist you every step of the way. LNA CPA, with offices in Provost, Vermilion, and Lloydminster.
Welcome back. BioClean Disaster Services is a local company that's restoration and cleaning is second to none. Wind, fire, flood, that can be disastrous for your property and for your belongings, but also very hard on your family. That's why at BioClean Disaster Services, their commitment is to you and your family. All products are safe for your family, but it's also about keeping you up to date, keeping those lines of communication open. They are committed, they're certified, reliable, and very local, and their number one goal is getting your family back to where you were before the disaster. Getting your life back is what BioClean Disaster Services is all about. Very local, Lloydminster, Wainwright, St. Paul, Bonnyville, Cold Lake, BioClean Disaster Services, 1-833-246-8326. Well, we have Lauri Harris here from the Lloydminster Native Friendship Centre, and Red Dress Day is coming up on Saturday, May 4th. But to get the schools involved a little bit, Lauri, you guys kind of move the event up, don't you?
Actually, it's supposed to, Red Dress Day should be May 5th, but we moved it actually to the third Friday.
Right.
Friday. So the schools could be involved this year.
I've got my dates wrong.
No worries.
Yeah.
No worries.
Yeah. But why don't you give us the just an overview on Red Dress Day and maybe what it's all about?
Okay, so Red Dress Day was kind of came out of Jamie Black did an art installation of red dresses as an art project to bring awareness about all the murdered, missing Indigenous women and children and two-spirited people. And that kind of took off after that and became a big event. So Red Dress Day is in honor and memory of all the missing and murdered Indigenous people. And it's just a day for families and friends and people to come together in solidarity to try to make a difference, bring awareness. There was a big report that was done around it, the Missing Murdered Indigenous report, with a lot of things to come forward that needed to happen, and lots of those things haven't happened yet. So we still need to bring awareness so that it's in everybody's mind that this is still happening. In 2022 alone, in our country, there was over 900 reported Indigenous people missing. There was alerts put out for them. And this is just 2022's years, not leftover from other years. There's still 141 of those that are still missing, just out of that year alone. And so it's still a big deal. It's still happening.
How do people get involved? What kind of events do you have going on?
Well, we have, ourselves at the Lloydminster Native Friendship Centre have an event that starts at 10:30 in the morning. We begin with a pipe ceremony. Anyone's welcome to attend. And then at 12:15, we do a community walk from City Hall all the way down to the clock tower and then back to the centre. And outside we have a little bit of we'll have dancers and a drum group from the schools. The Prairie Thunder Boys will be there, and a couple of kids from the school will be dancing, jingle dancers. And then we move inside at 1:30 for a luncheon. You can come to it all. You can come to different pieces of it, whatever you're comfortable. We encourage you to wear red if you can, and it just shows solidarity to the Indigenous community.
Do all the schools come?
Not all the schools come.
Well, a lot of them do, right?
Yes. So we have 2 or 3 schools that are coming right from the get-go. They're going to be at the pipe ceremony with some of their Indigenous students, maybe other students too, I'm not sure. And then often the junior highs and the high school come to walk. We don't get a lot of elementary schools because sometimes it's a little bit of a difficult topic sometimes for the younger grades. So usually we get the older students.
Why is it important to encourage people to come out?
I think it's important because we can't forget that this is still happening, that it's happened. We need to change the lenses of how people think and treat Indigenous people. And I just think by coming out, you show solidarity. It brings hope to the community. It brings hope to the Indigenous community. I also want to put a plug in for Onion Lake because they are doing a major walk this year from Lloydminster at 9 in the morning. So they're meeting at the north end of Lloydminster, and they'll be walking out to Onion Lake to their red teepee. So if anybody wants to go on a longer walk, please join them.
Is that on Friday?
That's Friday as well.
Friday at 9 a.m.?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a cost for the luncheon or anything like
There's
that?
no cost at all. Please come. It's just something that we have great sponsors. So Synovus is a huge sponsor for us for this event, and they're a major sponsor, and they help us be able to put this event on.
Are events like this, like I know you said there's still 146 missing from 2022, Lauri, but are events like this starting to make a difference?
It's really hard to tell. I know it's bringing awareness to everybody. I know last year when some people attended and they just said, we've been living in a total fog. We had no idea that the numbers were so high. And hearing someone's story, so at our event, we have an honorary family at the luncheon that talks about their story and what's happened to their family with someone that went missing and how they've, how it changes you forever, right? And I think it's so powerful to hear that story because it just brings awareness for us all to be, more mindful and hopefully one day it won't be an issue.
How long is that walk? The one locally?
Our local walk, we walk, it's probably, it takes about a half an hour probably. We walk from City Hall to the clock tower and then back, so it's about a half an hour.
And if you can't walk, you can go to the luncheon.
You could absolutely go to the luncheon. You can come to the pipe ceremony. You don't have to walk anywhere then, or come for the luncheon and to hear the speaker. That's also perfect.
What am I forgetting, Lauri? Am I forgetting anything?
Nothing. We just really welcome the community to come out, wear red. We love to see you on Friday for any piece of it. Usually we have a lot more that come just to do the walk. We can only seat so many people for luncheon, but we try to feed as many people as we can.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you for asking me to come on.
Absolutely. So that's coming up on Friday. So I had my dates wrong. It is May 3rd. The actual day is usually May 4th.
It's May 5th, actually.
May 5th.
Should be Sunday. Yeah.
Okay. Why did I think it was Saturday? Okay. So I'm still getting it messed up. But all I know is I enjoy it being on Friday because I like seeing the kids out there.
It's important for the kids. They're our future. They're the ones where the real difference will be made.
Absolutely. Thank you, Lord. We'll take a break. We'll be right back, and we're going to talk about a swap meet at the new Lloydminster Nissan on Saturday.
At Jason Arden Associates Cooperators, we're proud to be a top-rated local insurance company that offers flexible solutions and expert advice for all your insurance and investment needs. We'll work with you to tailor your insurance specific to your needs, and we offer investment advice that always puts you first. At Cooperators, one of our core values is to give back to the communities that we live in. Thanks to the support of our clients in Lloydminster and area, in 2023, Jason Arden Associates has donated $40,000 to local nonprofits, charities, students, athletes, and other special events. How does your insurance company support our community?
How can you help support the oil and gas industry and jobs in Western Canada? The answer is closer than you think. Sell your scrap metals to PWM Steel. PWM sells scrap iron to Evraz, located in Regina. Evraz's #1 customer is the energy sector, building pipes and plates for the oil and gas industry. PWM Steel is your locally owned metal recycler and steel service center in the area. Plus, they're a strong supporter of the community. PWM Steel, your top steel supplier for Alberta and Saskatchewan for 40 years.
At Diamond 7 Meats, we work with local farm families to provide a high-quality product and a great selection for you. Try our mouth-watering smokies, pulled pork, roast beef, and more, made pure and natural with no additives or fillers. We offer custom processing, and our experienced team works for you to provide a selection of sausage, burgers, and jerkies made to your specifications. Take your grilling to the next level with a Yoder smoker. Complete the grilling experience with Canadian-made, award-winning line of House of Q barbecue sauces. We're locally owned and operated, and we look forward to seeing you today.
The battle is on. The Alberta Hot Tub and Swim Spa Blowout Expo, May 9th to 12th. Lloyd X Grounds in the Culligan Water Building. 5 brands, over 30 models, 1 location. Fighting for your business with factory direct pricing and huge discounts. Save up to $10,000 on hot tubs, up to $25,000 on swim spas, 50% off massage chairs, plus cold plunges, saunas, and more. Easy on-site financing, best rates in the industry. The Alberta Hot Tub and Swim Spa Blowout Expo, May 9th to 12th, 10 till 7 daily. Lloyd X Grounds. Don't miss it.
I'm Brian Zinchuk of PipelineOnline.ca. I used to be a pipeliner and I've spent the last 15 years reporting on energy in Saskatchewan. PipelineOnline.ca provides comprehensive coverage of light oil, heavy oil, lithium, helium, power production including coal, wind, solar, geothermal, natural gas, and nuclear. There's a lot happening in Saskatchewan's energy sector, and Pipeline Online is there for all of it. No one else comes even close.
It's more than just taxes at LNA CPA. Assurance, accounting, retirement planning, estate planning, business consulting, financial consulting, farm program support, and bookkeeping. But yes, there is always taxes. The team at LNA CPA is committed to helping you achieve your best results and will be there to assist you every step of the way. LNA CPA, with offices in Provost, Vermilion, and Lloydminster.
We'd rather sell it than move it in. The moving in sale is on now at the new Lloydminster Nissan. As we get ready to move into our beautiful new building on Highway 17 South, we're moving out our incredible inventory from the big blue building on Highway 16 West. Save today on our incredible lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles all under the roof. Get special clear-out pricing on all remaining 2023 models. We're getting ready to move in, so come out and see us today for fantastic savings on your new car, truck, or SUV. The moving in sale is on now at the new Lloydminster Nissan. We won't sell you a car, we'll help you buy one.
Welcome back. Wellings of Lloydminster is now offering 1 or 2 bedroom gorgeous villas for those 55 and over. These gorgeous 1-story maintenance-free villas are perfect for those that are looking for more freedom and don't want to be burdened with the time and money it takes in owning a very large home. You want to start traveling more? This is a perfect option for you, and then you don't have to worry about what is happening with your larger house. Wellings is a community for those that still want their independence, so you still have your own thermostat, your in-floor heating, your air conditioning, all appliances. Yep, you're still cooking for yourself, but there's also room for guests, a garage, big picture window. You could have, once again, pets if you want, and inside that garage there's room for a workbench, and you can still park your vehicle in there as well. So if you haven't taken a tour yet, we tell you all the time, call Darlene, walk through a villa, 780-872-8537. It's a new way of living. It was everywhere else, and now it's finally come to Lloydminster, 780-872-8537. And ask Darlene about their leases as well. If you're starting to worry about your health, ask about their leases. You're going to like her answer. Well, here at the Lloydminster exhibition, we have Randy Marsh joining us this morning from the Lloydminster Motor Club, and we're going to be talking about a swap meet that they've got coming up this Saturday out at the new Lloydminster Nissan, the temporary location for the new Lloydminster Nissan on Highway 16 West. Randy, thanks for being here.
Finally.
Yeah, Randy took a wrong turn. He ended up going to Nissan this morning.
Took a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
Yeah. But, I saw you post something on Facebook the other day, and it was like, it was kind of a message to the club saying, you know what we've wanted to do for a long time? Well, we're actually going to be doing it.
Yeah.
Is that what you were referring to?
Yeah, we've actually been having, over the last few years, a lot of people contacting me about doing a swap meet. And that's not something that I've actually ever seen done out here. So it's, we recently... I don't want to say poached because she's still working at Nissan, but we adopted Brooke that works at the new Lloydminster Nissan there as one of our new admins to help us with the team, and she had this great idea of like, hey, let's have this here, and I'm like, let's do it. So we thought it'd be a great idea because I don't know about you, I don't have a garage, so all of my car parts are in my office. And I kind of want my office back.
Okay, yeah.
I know you have a garage.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, we live on the same street. So.
Yeah. But I've had so many people that just get a hold of me, and they're just like, I have all these parts. They're taking up space, and a lot of people come to me because I have so many outlets with the Motor Club. But it's been hard to kind of find a location, and now with Nissan. Us partnering with Nissan, this is going to be great. It's going to be a lot of fun because we're doing a car meet, and we're doing a swap meet. So, and then there's going to be a barbecue as well that I'm going to be manning. One half is going to be swap meet, other half's going to be all your car meet. Most important part, the barbecue.
Right.
Yeah. Center of attention.
Yeah. So, tell me more about the swap meet. How exactly that works. Is it a cash buy or?
So what it is if you have any spare parts kicking around your house that you're never ever gonna
maybe you sold the vehicle.
You sold the vehicle, like tail lights for an old vehicle,
rims, tires.
Exactly, yeah.
I know a lot of guys have rims and tires. I come from a small town. I know a lot of that.
I've actually, funny you mentioned that. My work recently moved warehouses, and I went to move stuff out of the old warehouse into the new warehouse, and I'm like, I have so many rims and tires. I literally have 2-3 sets of rims and 3 or 4 sets of tires. And I'm like, I don't know any of these vehicles that these tires fit on anymore. Yes. I'm like, I don't know why I'm holding on to them, but I am. It's just if you've got stuff that you just want to kind of clear out, make a little bit of extra pocket cash, or just come out and check out some cool cars too.
So what do? You pop the trunk, or is there tables set up?
So So this is actually the first time that I've ever organized an event like this. So I am literally flying by the seat of my pants like I normally do. If you've been to an LMC event, you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, no, the way that we've kind of advertised it is if you have parts you want to sell, just pull up, park, pop the trunk, sit down, let people come to you. If you want to take part in the car show portion of it, you just back into the car show side of things and then just show off your car. But yeah, it's just, just drive in, pop trunk, drop tailgate, sit down, chill, have a good time.
Have a burger.
Have a burger, exactly, yeah.
Do you have to be a member of the Lloydminster Motor Club to participate?
Absolutely not. No, we're that's the thing is like I've commonly said, and actually this was said to us a few years ago and it kind of really stuck with me, is the motor club itself isn't necessarily just a dedicated car club or a truck club. We're a community club with a car and truck addiction. So we're always thinking about the community. How can we help the community? How can the community help us? Like what can we do to offer things to the community that we think are going to be enjoyable, fun times, things like that. So yeah, no, you don't need to be a member of the motor club in order to take part in any of our events, any of our Saturday Night Idlers, any of our car shows, any of our meets or nothing like that. You can just come in, chill, meet some like-minded people and have fun.
You have to have a nice fancy car to join the Lloyd Motor Club?
I started the club with a Kia Soul. So no, you don't.
So Paul here could join the club, even if he had his old van back.
You do know what I drive, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
Yeah. It's like a van station wagon in disguise it's got an identity crisis.
Okay. Well, what does it cost to join a motor club? And what?
So if you want to join the motor club, because we do have a community discount program that we maintain, and there's over 70 local businesses between Lloyd to Wainwright that with this community discount membership, you get discounts at their locations, and the discounts vary depending on what it is. It's $20 for a lifetime membership.
Okay.
And with that, you get like a UFA card too as well, which is good at any UFA. And any new businesses that hop on, you get discount at those as well. And actually, I heard that Nissan might be hopping on board soon. So.
Right on.
Yeah.
So if I do a $20 membership, I get a UFA card.
You get a UFA card.
I could buy gas at UFA.
Yep.
Where it's usually a little bit
cheaper, yep.
Can be cheaper.
And then with the LMC membership, community discount membership, you get we have it all on our website, and like I said, there's 70 places. Film-wise gives you 10% off, 15% off, somewhere around there. Battery World, you get best price available. Extreme Auto, you get 10% off. If I'm not mistaken, I think Nissan was going to do about a 3-digit discount on new vehicles. Okay. We'll find that out on Friday. Okay. We'll make the official announcement then. But yeah, and it's not just automotive-related businesses too. We actually get discount at Panago. Okay. So if you like pizza,
yeah, who doesn't?
yeah. But it's just something that we started shortly after the club started, and that was 10 years ago actually when we started doing this.
Well, how many members you got?
Over 1,000.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah. So yeah, we've got over 1,000 card-carrying members. This is our 10th year for the club, which is nice. And it's been a heck of a journey.
Tell me more about the barbecue.
So what we're thinking, we just have the barbecue. What I'm thinking we're going to do is we're going to do it on a by donation basis, and then I'm going to see if I can't split it between, like, some of it going to the club so we can cover our costs for the year, but I also want to see if I can donate half to another charity in town. I just haven't gotten a hold of any of the charities yet. If you're a charity in town who wants a little bit of a kickback, get a hold of me.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. We're definitely, we actually just last weekend we helped out a new rescue in town, Pet's Purpose, and we were able to raise $750 for their operations.
Yeah, I know you guys do a lot with border.
We do a lot with Border Paws, yep. A lot with the Ghost Christmas Wish. We try to help out as many places and people as we can. Of course, we're just one club, so. But this year, for our closer, we're going to be helping out I Love Alberta Boobs, because who doesn't love boobs?
Hey, they raised a lot of money this past year. Yeah,
How much was it?
$28,000.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yep,
amazing. So we've got a goal for our closer of about 5,000, and if we can reach that goal, I'm going to be losing some hair at the event.
Okay, we might have to be there then.
Because Terry, she says she's bringing her clippers.
Okay.
So I think I don't have a choice even if
you don't raise the $5,000. I'm pretty sure you'll raise $5,000. You know enough people that.
Yeah. No, actually, since the club's actually been around, I calculated it out, and we've actually raised over $60,000 in the last 10 years for local families in need and charities and stuff like that. So it's been really nice to be able to have this ability to give back to the community, which is something that's for me is a lot of fun. It's so much fun for me, and it's just like it's really interesting. And then some of the cars that we go to too, like last year we had a 1924 Cadillac limo. There's one of 2 in the world.
Wow.
And the other one's in Europe, and he doesn't know if it still exists. So he's got like the one of one. So this is like one of those cars where it's just like, yeah, if you want to buy it, give me the check, I'll fill out the number.
Okay. What time Saturday?
So it's starting at 10, going until 2 o'clock. I will be there a little bit earlier, getting the barbecue set up and stuff like that. There's no pre-registration. You just show up, and we can get you set up on whatever side you need to be on. If you're selling some stuff, we'll get you just probably the one side of the barbecue. If you just want to show off your car, get you to the other side of the barbecue. And if you want to come out and just check it out, there's going to be spectator. I call it spectator parking. I don't know if there's another word for it, really, but and just come out, check it out. This is the first event that I know of its kind out in this way, so I think it's going to be really interesting. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
And we should make sure people know.
Yes.
I'm shocked. I still run into people and they ask me, where are you guys? Big Blue Building, Highway 16 West. It used to be Border City RV.
Yep.
You cannot miss it. There's signs everywhere on the way out there. Nissan this way, Nissan this way.
Yeah.
So you're going to be able to find it. It's not far from Nelson Homes. So.
No, yeah, it's just what, 2 buildings, two or three properties
buildings.
down. Yeah. But
anything I'm forgetting to ask? Well,
no, I think
swap meet.
I think that's about it. We want to try and see if we can't do these things monthly. I would love to see these things done like the first Saturday of the month. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
It would be a lot. Yeah. Well, I know there's a lot of guys that just like you is like, I sold that car a long time ago.
I still have the stereo from my Kia.
Oh, really?
I sold that 5 years ago.
So who's gonna need that?
I don't know. Who's gonna be? Maybe I'll sell it back to the guy that bought my car.
There's got to be somebody that has a Kia that the stereo's not working properly in.
Maybe. Right? Find out.
Well, yeah. Thanks, Randy.
No problem. Thank you.
And we'll be back with you tomorrow morning. And Mayor Gerald Albers is going to be joining us. That's 10 a.m. right here from the Lloydminster Exhibition, the new Lloydminster Nissan Exhibition Grill.